We're continuing to follow the double murder trial in Wilmington. Testimony continued today in the trial of Omonte Bell and Dyrell Green. They're charged with killing two people in 2021 at the home of a former executive of True Colors Brewing. Mackenzie Bruns was at the New Hanover County Courthouse for the trial, and she shares more about the emotional day in the courtroom.
One of the witnesses called today was a former forensic pathologist who did the autopsies for both Cordrese Tyson and Breonna Williams. In court, Dr. Karen Kelly told the jury Breonna Williams had 2 gunshot wounds, one to the head and one to the neck. Kelly also testified the neck wound showed soot and burn marks, which she said indicated a close-range shot. For Cordrese Tyson, Kelly said he suffered 3 gunshot wounds to the chest, neck, and left arm. As jurors were shown autopsy photos, both families were visibly emotional, and some people even had to leave the courtroom. The trial is expected to resume at 9:15 on Monday morning. In Wilmington, Mackenzie Bruns, WECT News.